Yeah, everybody needs to move around. The club is hot, yo. Everybody needs to move around. Everybody needs to move around.
Everybody needs to move around. Everybody needs to move around. Everybody needs to move around.
Where we at? Oh, you got to drop skirts and tops, cause this is the spot. Where we at? Oh, spend 100 a pop if you're hot, cause this is the spot. Where we at? Oh, you got to drop skirts and tops, cause this is the spot. Where we at? Oh, spend 100 a pop if you're hot, cause this is the spot.
Drinking in the lounge, chicks passing, asking what I've been doing, what I've been cool, and I'm laughing. Out in this nightlife, golden crumb, sipping on my hypnotic till I throw something up. You see me up in the club or in the booth, what's up? Next to M3 spinning on the heat, what's up? See the roof is on fire, that ain't them, that's us. We in the spot, nigga. It's the spot, nigga.
Ignite the spot with my spark plug. Part of me pimp, the other part thug. The dance floor's the spot where nothing is edited. Two chicks are making out, stripping on sedatives. I'm at war, get up, get my ass tore. I blast more, this spot's not my last tour. I'm about to drop and spend 100 a pop. I'm bulletproof and hot, taking shot after shot. Where we at? Oh, you got to drop skirts and tops, cause this is the spot. Where we at? Oh, spend 100 a pop if you're hot, cause this is the spot.
Is one of the reasons why you were afraid to tell him because he was a psycho, or because vividly I remember
we didn't really know he was a psycho.
No, I remember I remember that time when
in Austin.
we're doing that show in Austin, and you took him with you, but you took him with you. Why? Like, I mean, he was already not part of the music, right? I mean,
well, too, because he was pretty much my best friend growing up, and he was my cousin. He was a relative.
Oh,
so
no,
he was
I
so
thought we were best friends.
before you. But anyway.
Oh,
he's like,
yeah,
so he wasn't doing anything with us. He was just
so he
like
was
a
your best
sympathy.
friend before Keith.
I could be honestly and selfishly. I mean, so yeah, he was like my best friend growing up, right? We're cousins. You know, we still hung out and stuff like that.
Did y'all sleep together? Did y'all sleep together in the same bed? No, I mean, y'all were cousins.
I cannot confirm or deny that. But what I can tell you, like, I was, you know, like, I was a big asshole back then, right? So it was more to,
back then?
like, it was more to,
to show him.
Yes,
this is what we got going on.
Look what we're doing, Daddy.
Look at what I got.
Look what I got going on, Daddy.
Oh, so that's why you took him.
But so of that moment, the story we're talking about, we were somewhere in Austin. We'd done a show. I don't know if it was before or after the show. We were in a restaurant somewhere, and like we're always clowning on each other. And somehow I don't know how we instigated him. But
he didn't order anything. Everybody ate, but he didn't want to spend any money, so he didn't eat.
Yeah, but how did it start? Where we started clowning, he started getting mad, where he wanted to take all of us on. He was all like,
he said that his dad's from Iraq or Iranian. And he was like,
terrorist
and he was a
blood.
terrorist.
Yeah,
like,
terrorist blood.
Like, so he challenged all of us, like, bring it.
And it was funny, right? Like, we're like, what's this? I thought he wanted to battle rap. I was like, all right, I'm ready.
You're getting your
drop
mind
a beat,
ready.
drop a beat. We're gonna do 8 Mile right there.
So anyway, so talking about the stuff that y'all did, I guess nothing really made it as big as I Have a Solution.
Till this day, probably.
So who wrote that song?
I did.
So you did all the lyrics and you did all the hook too?
No.
No.
Chris and Manu came up with the chorus.
So
I don't even think the song.
So it wasn't like you read something and you said, hey, I have this song I want to write. So how did that come? How did that come together?
No. The important question you're supposed to ask is who was it written?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Is so with
and we're not going to divulge that tonight.
That's what I'm saying. So somebody did the chorus.
Yeah.
Did you already have something and you just matched it to it?
So if I remember correctly, you know, I think I'm the one that wanted to make a suicide song. I wasn't writing much lyrics back then. I just kind of wanted to,
So we did have the idea. That's what I was wondering. Like, we do that quite a bit where we come up with a song.
So that's when I broke up with my girlfriend Debbie. So that's kind of like, so that's kind of how I felt at the time.
Oh, I remember that fucker.
So,
I remember. He was crying.
So that's kind of where the idea is making like a suicide song.
Yeah.
So I wasn't a good, writer of lyrics or anything like that. So I think I came up with the concept of the song.
Yeah.
I know he wrote the lyrics to the rap, and I think Crayon probably did the.
And you know what? I thought about this before because I know that comes up like to me. I didn't have like at the time. I don't think I had a girlfriend to have those feelings where But I was in, like, if you think about it, all the rap music, even to this day, like, it's rare you hear a rap song about we're in love, and that's why I'm rapping about how great our love is. Their breakup songs or heartbroken songs, like I Need Love was the big one from LL Cool J. Before that, he had a song called I Want You.
So that was
that was Bobcat was I Need You.
I didn't know about the
Yeah, he had, and then he had on Radiohead, I Can Give You More. So I'm hearing rap music like that, and I'm hearing it from that perspective. Well, from that perspective of the longing for it or wanting for it. So it was mainly written like that, but kind of in the context of I want it because I lost it, and then I have this feeling that I lost it, so I have a solution for that feeling. And that's where, like I said, Richard came out with the idea about what's the solution for this heartbreak? It was suicide, but.
It's purely, for me, it's purely selfish. Like, you know, I wanted
never
to
thought
say
about
like,
killing yourself.
yeah, no, exactly. But I just wanted to show this chick this song. Like, I wrote this about you. Even though I didn't write it. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, but it was a killer song, though.
No,
hold on. But having said that, and I hate to break away from it, but there were so many rumors going around about several people killing themselves. Yeah. Even Stephanie Lynn told me that one of her good friends broke up with his girlfriend, took it so hard that he would listen to her song like over and over again, and eventually shot himself.
I've heard the same thing.
Don't
but
know
I
if
think
it's
more
true or not.
folklore.
She personally told me that though.
Like, I don't know first-hand connection, but I've heard the same thing. But like I think more like folklore, where you heard that and the mystique, someone died. Oh yeah, it was because of the song.
So I think my understanding from what I kind of looked into, that really happened.
The statute of limitations over, we're not responsible.
No, but I think it kind of morphed in like, did you hear so-and-so kill themselves? I don't know how the song got, put into it, but then it kind of went to this person did like, so it went from like several people killed themselves.
Yeah, so if anybody out there, let us know. We'd like to hear your stories.
No, but I don't want that. I still don't want that to overshadow my question to him. The question was to you. I let you answer.
You're gonna take over the question, the answer.
No, let me ask him. Let me ask him.
No, you can ask me, but then he's gonna answer for me.
He wants to glory grab everything that you do.
Hey, can we talk for a minute?
You've been talking, you son of a.
Hey,
let me talk, man.
No, you have to listen to Welita's kid to know what Richard's talking about.
So really, I want to know who you wrote it for.
No, that's I thought I touched it. Like there wasn't a person. Yeah, I didn't have a girlfriend.
So it was just over those 3 songs.
Yeah,
it wasn't like so. It was
just an idea, and it was.
I thought it was over Diana.
No, this is way before you.
Diana was. She had
because you didn't seem like you wanted to kill yourself, but you were with her.
When to kill her. That's a story. That you can hear that story too. The Ron fight and the Diana story are two hilarious.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah, so now she wasn't even in the picture. I mean, I would think
she wasn't your girlfriend when you didn't have a solution.
No, that was like 3 years later.
Was that your first girlfriend?
Because remember, you were already with the group, and we had already done it.
No, I don't think so.
James Lovings was hanging out. Oh,
maybe he
wasn't.
You
didn't go upstairs up the street with us when we were going to go
running with bats and.
No, you
didn't go. Yeah, so James Lovings, because I know James Lovings because he's the one that was.
Maybe it was the other Mark.
7 minutes 51.
The talented one.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Tiny.
No, so yeah, so
it was Rudy. It was Tiny and Rudy.
Yeah, Flacco. That's right, Flacco and Tiny. Yeah, so I didn't. There wasn't a person that I wrote it for. Like going through that time, I guess it would have been like 9th grade, 10th grade. Like there were girls he had crushes on. Remember that girl Dee Dee that was like my best friend, and I liked her, but never.
I always told you to bust a move on her. You never wanted to.
Yeah, because we're friends.
Well, not you. So you. So after I have a solution, that was on that whole Welita's Kitchen, right? Or
so we recorded the song I think prior to that, but obviously it was so popular that we put it on there. Yeah. What's crazy is
so you didn't drop it as a single?
No.
Was it the EP, the magazine?
It might have he's right. So we dropped it.
Right.
Yeah, so we dropped it on the album, then we dropped it on the EP, and then was it the one we did with Sam?
Yeah.
We dropped it a few times.
Yeah. On Welita's Kitchen, and then the It's Possible one. The THQ project, yeah.
So I know it's something that we talked about before, and I know you guys didn't want to perform it, y'all didn't want to do it. You felt like it was you didn't think it was a good song, right? I mean,
yeah,
really
horrible decision to think that. Yeah. I wanted to be a rap group.
We should have ran with it.
Yeah. Our audience was.
They wanted it. We didn't want to do it.
Our audience was a freestyle audience, was a dance image club audience, and that was the furthest thing that I thought what I wanted to do when I was rapping was I wanted to sound like LL Cool J, wanted to sound like Run DMC.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is like as big as freestyle was back then, and all the freestyle hits. It's funny because me and Eli were looking up. I have a solution. It came up on a freestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember.
That's what Mando was saying. It's true. That blew it up. And there were people. Eric knows one of the guys that was selling CDs. Oh shit! They're here. They heard the story. Yeah. Did you tell them? Hey, I know the guy who knows the background story on what happened.
Hey, Kenneth.
Eli, did you tell somebody? Wiki G.
Richard. So
no wiki.
So after that, after y'all do that album, Have a Solution, or that,
they are coming up here, Eli. Shows on podcast is over.
What did y'all follow that through with?
So I Have a Solution is actually on the Welita's Kitchen album, right? Then we didn't do anything. The next album was actually when we did
Light 'em up, let's interview him.
We didn't do much after.
Oh, y'all didn't do much after it?
No, so what happened was, in fact, I think the last show I did was at La Sabana, and I remember there was so many people there.
Was that with the Lighter Shade of Brown?
Might have
Lighter
been.
Shade of Brown.
Yeah. So
Paperboy,
I think that was the last show I did, because by then I already had a baby.
So that was the last show that y'all did in La Sabana. Yeah. So y'all didn't follow it up with anything else.
No,
right?
so when that album Welita's Kitchen came out, I was already had a girlfriend and she was pregnant, so we dropped it. And then my son was born, so it was just like.
Oh, what year was that?
92.
92.
93. I'm sorry, 93. That's what he was.
Yeah, I was saying because we performed.
The album came out in 92, I
yeah.
think, and then 93 he was born. She was already pregnant. He was born, and that's when I said I'm done.
He had responsibilities. He had responsibilities.
So at that time, what happened, Kenneth? I mean, were you still gonna rap without it?
You did a show with Crayons.
Me, you, Rudy, and Crayon performed together. Remember we did the flip?
We did that one song. What was it called?
I could do better.
Yeah,
It wasn't Val's Trick or Treat for Beats.
No. But I do want to get with Mondo about digging up. There were, I don't know if y'all remember, there was about 4 or 5 like it'd be cool to do a Welita's Kitchen 2, like years later release, 20 years later, 30 years later. Because remember we had the Studio Time. We burned. We had this another slow song that we came out with. What was that? Never Let Go.
Never Let Go.
Never Let Go.
Then we had the original.
No, the remake of the.
The one that's on Welita's Kitchen.
The one you like by rapper song with the siren on it? That's studio. I keep on saying when I say studio time, that's studio time.
Yeah. Yo no sé prieto, pero sí.
Oh no, yeah. So we had that one, the Soy Gigana song.
Yeah,
but there was that other one. There was a remake or the retitle. We just did it differently.
So when they had that Metallica.
Was sitting at the table.
Oh, what was that one?
That one.
Style and Substance.
Style and Substance. Yeah. So on the original Welita's Kitchen, there was Style and Substance.
Yeah. So what happened to those? Oh, that was all Welita's Kitchen.
No, those we recorded after Welita's Kitchen. That's what I'm saying.
So then that would have been your follow-up.
Yes,
right?
exactly. And then this guy bailed on us. So yeah, so we recorded a little bit. We recorded a little bit after that, and then we kind of like when Richard left, me and Crayon were still doing a little bit of stuff, but we never put anything out on hard material. Social media, like Spotify and stuff wasn't out, so you have to put
album,
cassette
CD,
or CD. Yeah, and we pretty much didn't do anything after that. We kind of wavered off. Our shows went from 20 or 30 shows down to like 10 or 12 shows, and we kind of started seeing the writing
started dwindling off. So then that's 92. So 92. What time? What timeline does Twice the Power start?
So right around there. In fact, we want to bring.
So yeah,
let's bring Ray in over here, and he can tell.
He can give us a. Ray, do you mind coming over here for a little bit and talking to us about?
I'm gonna switch the spots with you here.
The history of a little history.
So how you got started, and then how
the timeline of when you guys got started.
I'm trying this beer.
You put it right there on that.
Okay, what's up?
So this is Kid Ray.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Ray Daniels. He's an old high school friend of mine. After 2R2I hit our hiatus and we started tapering down.
Well, hold on. So I think we need to back it up a little bit. And how did he even get in the mix with 2R2I?
Yeah. So I was gonna let
kind of bridges into that.
Yeah. So I was just introducing him before this motherfucker interrupted me. So after we stopped recording, then he became Twice the Power, and he did stuff with Stigma. He did stuff on his own. And we're gonna do a bigger. He's got his guys. We're gonna do next podcast where all those guys.
Who did you hear of first? I mean, honestly, who did you hear of first? Richard or Kaneki?
What do you mean?
Yeah, back in the day. I mean, get a hold of Richard. He'll hook.
It was actually Mr. Poetry, right?
Yeah.
No, it was you. Crayon. Well, I don't want to talk. But anyways, I talked to you mostly and stuff.
So how did we know each other? I know I met you at Holmes because then we'll talk about that storyline how you ended up Holmes.
But night school, no, his dad was a penny for night school.
Did you used to go to Holmes for nothing? Like, what were you doing there, man?
I was there and
he was a janitor. He was a janitor.
Dude, yeah, there were some good skip out stories we got. You remember the Mark Cardona story where we broke into that house and had lunch?
Hey, he was remodeling at Holmes High School.
Ted and Son.
But we didn't have each other for a class, right?
No. You know what? I don't know how we crossed paths. I think we were in the hallway. Oh, I was a fan of y'all's, man. I seen y'all do shows, and I was with Wicked G back in the day before Twice the Power, and we'll see y'all perform, like, you know, with Stephanie Lynn and.
So y'all were in a rap group. Y'all
were in a rap group. We rap.
TBT.
Margo Park.
We were freestyle. Yeah.
So you were a fan, and I know you tell a story that you tried to audition for us, and I don't know. I hear it. I remember
the real story, and then the one is okay.
No, you tell your version, and I'll tell a quick version.
Real quick. So I know we went to school together, but I don't even have any recollection, bro. Like.
I only saw him passing by, but I really talked to him.
No, but that's probably why. Kenneth
like to talk a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy was an asshole. This guy was an asshole.
This guy was humble. He got 2 or 3 girlfriends.
He got all the chicks, man. This dude.
Yeah, he did.
So anyway, so how did that go down?
So anyways, he was showing me, like, I would talk to him. I told him I was a big fan of yours over to, your shows and stuff. And I was pretty impressed because I actually thought, and I even told you, even though you have a logo, y'all should have been up there because y'all were blowing away the competition. Y'all blowing away like big artists.
No, you were always very respectful and you gave
so I wasn't kissing. I was telling y'all literally you were that good.
Yeah.
And it's just you just didn't have the right connections, just like us.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was. But I remember.
No, he just walked out as the issue.
He bailed on us. That's what happened.
But he was showing me music, the lyrics, the book. I remember you showing me.
I always had rhyme books. Yeah.
So anyways, I actually wanted to get in the group. And then it just never happened, basically. But I used to tell people a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, your recollection was did you auditioned for us, and I don't remember that.
Suck.
Because so I remember we were towards one, but we weren't looking to.
I'm gonna get my own thing.
My own group.
We looked for dancers, but we weren't looking to add anybody. That's why I don't remember like taking any hey, let's check this guy out. He's good. Like, so I don't remember that happening.
No, but I wasn't good, and literally I wasn't good enough. I wasn't ready, but I wanted to, and we dabbled back then. So I was good, but I was a different style.
So
I was
we
like straight from the hood, from the east side, and I moved over there.
Yeah, I remember it was just that. Yeah, and where you came from is where Eli and Omar and those guys were at, and then how did y'all start y'all's group? Like, whose idea was it, or were they doing stuff and you joined in?
Yeah.
There's a rocky road that's in the middle of that story too, right?
Yeah, actually hanging around Omar and stuff, and Omar was in gangs and shit like that, and I don't know, man, we were just dabbling, we were making sounds. I think we knew this dude named Skip Wayne.
Yeah.
And he like, hey, Chip, do something on this beat. So we did something on
He would make beats.
Yeah, and it was like RCR. Our group was named RCR.
Really? Like Charles's group? Yeah, he was RCR. Yeah, Royal Chief
River City Posse. Ours was River City Posse. But we changed
RCP.
River City Posse,
Yeah. So anyway, it was just amongst us, and nobody knew who that was.
Yeah.
But
kind of like the Box Boy, you just start because you're hanging out, you start doing stuff.
But Eli was always rapping and stuff already and stuff, and he DJ'd. He did a lot of multiple things. It was like the Dr. Dre. You know what I mean?
He was like our Ronnie when we first got in.
So we were
actually. What year was that, right?
Dude, like I don't know, late 80s. Dude, me.
Oh, so it was her like an 87?
88.
Yeah. 88?
Yeah.
Me and Wicked G, dude. Before these YouTube stuff, before all that stuff, we had a camcorder and we'd stay up all late at night, dude, jamming to EPMD, other groups, and we'll just be drinking. We'll fill up our drinks with a squincher, right? Was it a Big Gulp?
Yeah.
I think it was a Big Gulp, dude. Yeah. And so like I was real drive, right? Listen to music, EPMD. That's all we did, man. And actually sometimes Eli would be like, man, hey, can you just go to take my car, and I would drop him off at chicks' houses. So that's it. So I was always like, damn.
The body count's gonna come out. Don't worry, Eli.
They don't take this long. The motherfucker's asleep out there, right?
Sleep? Make the babies.
Yeah, he did make babies.
Hey,
5 minutes.
Hey, true story. I dropped him off one time, 2 minutes. He came out and we took off.
I'm like, that's your husband.
And the 2 minutes, that's getting out of the car, going in, doing my thing, and coming back.
Yeah,
2 minutes was the whole duration.
He's like, well, I'm gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna go buy something. I don't need that much time.
Yeah, right. So it's about 88.
Let it idle.
Yeah.
I remember. You know, I don't know, man. We moved to the because Eli Wicked G, he messed with the gang leader's girl, and he had a whole gang after us, dude. So we have to move. That's when we moved. We moved to Holmes area. That's why I went to Holmes. I was from the east side, southeast, east side, Highlands, and Sam Houston.
Yeah, I remember that story about that you moved because of gang trouble and stuff.
And so I go to Holmes High School, and that's where I went. That's where we crossed paths, you know, later. And I remember telling Eli, hey, let's make a group, right? These motherfuckers don't want me, they think I suck, so let's make a group.
I don't think I had mentioned it.
It's not true. It's not true.
Eli, you, and Omar, who was the best? Who would you say
we're all different.
Y'all had different strengths.
Yeah, we all have different. I can't say all of us had our own strengths, dude. Okay, this is a perfect example. Okay, Eli was like the Dr. Dre. Omar was like Ice Cube, and I was like the Easy E.
Gotcha. So, would you say concur that probably makes sense?
Yeah.
He said it the right way. So, so none of this is getting edited.
But I wanted.
So what was the name of the first group that you guys did?
It was
Wicked Bass Posse.
Yeah, Wicked Bass Posse. Yes. Oh yeah. And I remember we did Twice the Power and the Wicked G. I wanted to be Twice the Power, and Omar wanted to be it's Twice the Power, it's us two, and then the Wicked G. You know, like. No, but if we're Twice the Power,
but that happened later after y'all that incident with the uncle, right, or some shit like that.
Rudy name dropped Twice the Power.
That's why y'all separated from him. That's when that happened.
So basically, Omar, I think because it didn't make sense. Twice the Power is only two. But really, how can you make sense? There's three of us. But basically, after that,
so it was Twice the Power, two of y'all and the Wicked G.
Yeah, featuring DJ High Tech.
Yeah,
and DJ High Tech was our first DJ.
That story will come next week.
Yeah, that'll happen next week. Okay.
But
so then it goes into
also when we first formed Twice the Power. Finally did. The only reason is because he didn't. I told him, hey man, let's make a group. And he didn't take me serious. No, for real, let's make a group.
Yeah.
And then he didn't want to take me serious, so I went to what's it called, Amen Studios back then. There's not no studio there no more. And I got a Kwame tape. You know, and it was an instrumental. What instrumental was it?
It was the B-side of Only You.
Oh yeah.
But it was a B-side.
It was a B-side. It was whack beat. Well, no, it wasn't whack, but it was just an album song.
Yeah.
So I whipped something real quick called Sweeter Than Sharon. It was whack, but they loved it. I showed Eli, and he was like, oh yeah, and he went nuts, right? He's like, oh, this is you, come on.
And you did it by yourself in the studio,
Yeah, and that motivated them to like actually get all together to make a group.
What year was that?
89, 90.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were doing stuff around the same time we were, yeah.
So then from that y'all just did like a little demo, or y'all actually
we were performing at Living Room, Moving on Stone, and it was me and Omar got stoned. Eli was over.
You never did drugs,
right?
Eli?
It wasn't anything more than a demo, right? The stuff that y'all were doing.
Yeah, we were doing stuff. We made tapes, recorded them, and with skits on them. Skits, like stupid skits, dude. It was just hilarious, dude. And they sold, dude. Like we sold a lot, dude.
Hey,
like,
you know what?
Straight like this crappy tape. It wasn't recorded that great. It sounded good, I mean, but
for back then, it's probably just about a year now.
So many, I was like, oh, we got something here.
Yeah.
And I remember, we went on 90.1, right? In the station, and that's when we started getting all these fans.
Was that Battle of the Beats thing?
Yeah.
No, that was later.
Yeah.
Oh, later.
And then we had our first show. We used to do house parties to do it, and we started getting fans. We came.
Yeah.
But I remember we did a show the first time, Club Spice, right?
Johnny Z,
and we toured up. We had a massive fan base after that.
Yeah. So when was that? When was Johnny Z? It's got to be around 92.
93.
92. Yeah, right around there. Because that's when. So what funny thing is when y'all came out, like I didn't know y'all. I think I knew who you were or knew you, and I don't think I knew you guys, but I heard Twice the Power, and we were Too Hard, Too High, and those motherfuckers are stealing our name. They're trying to be twice. Since we're Too Hard, Too High, they're gonna be Twice the Power.
But let me tell you something.
Really thought, I didn't know it was Twice.
I didn't even know they were affiliated with anything with Mondo until
I know it's weird
until Stigma came out.
But I don't think y'all were ever affiliated with Mondo.
Well, he was.
Yeah.
So then he was Twice the So he was Twice the Power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he went to
No,
Stigma.
but he was doing stuff with them too. So when did y'all get affiliated with Mondo when he started making music for y'all?
Mondo was going to shows secretly, dude, like he was going to shows and stuff. Yeah, and so like he wanted to do music. Hey, I owe you a beat. Because I remember a long time ago I wanted to do a beat. and I paid him, but I was doing other stuff. I was into other stuff. And
I used to drop you off at Mondo's, remember?
And so I
You
never
weren't
pursued
welcome?
it.
I wasn't welcome.
Mondo, but Mondo did do a beat, and it was kind of
Just like this podcast,
But I
you're not welcome.
But I was doing other stuff, and I forgot about it, and then later on, Mondo said, "Hey, you beat me with, hey, remember?"
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
So we're in the next podcast. We're going to do the full Twice the Power story. But while we've got you here, after Twice the Power, you'll tell the controversy of between Stigma and Twice the Power and stuff like that. But you joined a group, you and Crayon and James.
Yeah.
Started Stigma, and that was probably one of the biggest groups that Mondo had.
Yeah.
After he did the 2R2 stuff, that's when y'all had a good tell the story.
That was
about
an accident, dude. And should I say it the right way?
Yeah, tell the story. If you just leave names out, if someone's gonna get offended.
Yeah, just
But Mondo made a beat, right? And I see or something like that, right? And so like he wanted.
Hey, can you hear?
He wanted
Are you sound like a little kid? Like,
so he says,
can
"Hey,
you hear me?
Can you hear me good? Can you hear me clear?"
How about now?
So
See if that wire's plugged in.
yeah, I don't think that wire's plugged in.
You can hear me over there. It's fine.
Yeah, he's loud too.
Hey, put that one a little bit closer to him too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this one? Can you pick me up on this one?
Yes.
Okay, so
as you were saying.
the song y'all started by accident. That I see song.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Mondo did this beat. Todd from Vital Sound, right, from California. They did this. Yeah, they were using Incubus with him, right? And then they make this beat, and he went nuts. Like, oh man, you got this beat. So you got this rapper I didn't know, right? Freestyle. He was a freestyle. James. Yeah,
oh,
he came
James.
on.
Yeah.
And so like he came
Stars
on.
and Rainbows.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to James.
So anyway, man, dude, I don't know. I was such an ass. But they did this beat. He did something on it, and I heard it. I said, "Oh, this sounds good." And I was like, I didn't know who it was at first. I don't know his name. And then, so I did something on it too. And so like, and then Crayon, right? He's like,
At that time, you had already worked with Crayon. You knew Chris
kind of,
and
sort
stuff.
of, kind of, sort of. You know,
He was already with Mondo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I worked with him, but we weren't in the group yet. And Todd went nuts, man. He said, "Oh man, y'all need to make a group, and y'all need to think of a name." I was like, "Man."
So that's how you y'all didn't decide to be a group. It was like that Todd
They
really.
placed it. They placed it to place us together.
Yeah.
So Todd, you know, I didn't know who
So
James
Todd was the money. He was mixed. By saying it, was it Mixed Matters or Vital
Vital
Sound?
Sound and Mondo was Mixed Matters.
Okay, and he's like I guess a promoter or something out of California.
Yeah.
Mondo do, and he's the money behind backing you guys.
But James,
And it's not a drug dealer money. I think this guy had legitimate money, but again, I don't know. But
James, and I found out who it was. Like, oh man, we used to make fun of him on Stars and Rainbows.
really, that's
Yeah.
funny. Did you ever
That
tell
was
him that?
pretty
Like he knew
funny.
y'all
That
were
was pretty
clowning him.
Yeah, huh?
He knew y'all were clowning him.
Yeah, I clowned him in his face. And,
Yeah.
and you know, right
That's
there, like, oh, you're different from Stars and Rainbows. Oh man. But it was, you know, we wanted to becoming friends after that.
Yeah.
But I guess I was the border chill of the group.
So how many CDs did y'all put together with Stigma?
I think two.
So was it a single EP?
No, albums, 2 albums.
It was 2 whole albums.
That I got. We had a falling out.
So did
pretty
y'all
sure
ever
no one-
release the second?
No, I know, but so my question to that is like, how big or which one was the better album, and how far did it make it, or?
With Twice the Power, we're right there, we're good up, but we had bad management, and so it fell apart before, you know.
No, but I mean,
Internal
y'all did
stuff going
good
on,
in
and
Hawaii, right?
Oh, with Stigma we did, and we almost made it too. But what happened was the labels, you had the middleman borrow so much of the promotion money, $300,000, or I don't know how much it was, promotion money, to all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so they squandered it. It didn't do good. It flopped. So that was the money that was supposed to be used for 2 or 3 groups.
Yeah.
So Stigma, then all of a sudden we didn't have no more power. We had to push.
Yeah.
So we had
Money to
Strawberry.
promote
We had a
it.
whole bunch of groups that when they played, people were
Yeah,
pushed,
yeah.
right? Well, they never got pushed. We didn't have the power no more. So you know, it kind of sucks. So it
No,
started falling
it
apart.
takes money, man.
And so I couldn't
You
do
literally
stuff.
needed twice the power.
Right. So what was the song that everybody knew you guys? I mean, I remember
Bandalusa,
Bandalusa, Strawberry.
yeah.
But Bandalusa wasn't Stigma. Wasn't it part of that project Mondo did with
No,
Phil?
no. It was no.
DJ project or something like that?
No, that's something else.
Arroz con pollo.
Arroz con pollo. That's what he did
was
with Jorge.
Jorge Infante doing.
Yeah.
We did that.
Part of that
Arroz
DJ,
con
yeah.
pollo, yeah. I did a little rap on this one. But
So
yeah.
y'all's that was Bandalusa.
Bandalusa was ours.
Yeah.
And number 2 in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's big.
it was supposed to, but we're in the same boat, man. We're all, you performing with Selena. Y'all performing with Selena.
No, but
we didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about
sorry.
Vanilla Ice. We didn't talk about Crayon.
Yeah, no, we'll have time to go back.
I had to bring it up. Hey, I was actually a fan. I'm gonna bring it back to y'all now. I was actually a real fan from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
And y'all should have blew up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Y'all should have.
Like, that, yeah.
I'm just saying, y'all were.
We were too young.
Bam.
Too dumb.
We were too young, dumb.
Bad management.
And the guy was full of coke.
We didn't have any management.
Baby chicks having babies.
There you go.
Even people that people have money and
we didn't want to push the song everybody wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Have a solution. That was a hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you had.
But no regrets. I mean,
it was a good ride.
Yeah, exactly. Kept me from straying down the whole bunch of bad paths I could have gone down.
I never would have had my wife. I never would have had my kids.
Yeah,
I was already messing up. So imagine, you know.
Yeah.
So it was
good for everybody.
So yeah, I met y'all.
Yeah. So right, just real quick, because I know we'll leave the Twice the Power story for next time. What are you doing now? I know a lot of this stuff is your equipment. What are you doing now?
No, one camera's mine. I do a lot of
bazooka.
Video work. I do commercials, videos. I like to do more commercials. I work with Michael Jackson a lot. Working on sets.
You like making music videos? You've made a couple.
I'm thinking about it. I've been a couple of cool dudes.
Yeah, and where do they find your videos at? What do
Kid Ray Films.
Kid, and it's all one word. Yeah, when you look it up, Kid Ray Films.
Yeah.
You'll see what about these 3, 4, 2 hour.
Yeah, we have some videos up in there. One of our performances, I think you still have our performance on there, right? That last show we did in 2019. Yeah, that show's on there. So yeah, go check it out. He's got a lot of material, and he's got a stupid movie called Doo Doo Man that I do not approve of.
Oh yeah, we did some short films with Dave and Doo Doo Man. It was my first little
production.
Films and stuff I did. But there's some big stuff coming pretty soon, you know.
Yeah, nice. All right, so we're getting ready to wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us. Thank you, Ray, for being on the set today and helping us out. We'll be back next week. Next week we're going to be featuring, we're going to be hosting Twice the Power. We're going to get their side of the history of hip hop in San Antonio. See you guys next time.
Peace.
Boom chugga like a boom chugga like a boom. Boom chugga like a boom chugga like a boom. Boom chugga like a boom chugga like a boom.